A dramatic day in an Orange County courtroom. More than 6 years after 19-year-old Blaze Bernstein was killed, his former high school classmate charged with stabbing him to death is now on the stand.
And Samuel Woodward is talking about the night that Bernstein died. KCAL's Michelle Geely has the latest from court.
Accused Orange County killer Sam Woodward is on the witness stand, telling jurors in his own words about the night that his former classmate Blaze Bernstein was murdered. Do you understand that Blaze Bernstein died that night? The defense attorney asked the 26-year-old, to which he answered yes. Ken Morrison followed up with, do you understand he was killed with a knife that night? Sam Woodward said yes. And do you believe that Blaze Bernstein deserved to die that night? No, was Woodward's response. Cameras aren't allowed in the courtroom during testimony. Woodward, who was 20 years old at the time of the homicide, speaks very slowly and has been asked several times by his lawyer to look up while talking and to push his long hair out of his face. Woodward is charged with murder with a hate crime enhancement for stabbing 19-year-old Bernstein, who was Jewish and gay. The defense attorney is not disputing that Woodward is the killer, but he told jurors that Woodward did not plan to kill the teenager who he met while enrolled at Orange County School of the Arts. On the stand Thursday, Woodward said that the night of the crime, he met Blaze Bernstein at Borrego Park in Foothill Ranch. After smoking pot, Woodward testified that something happened that caused him to go into, quote, a state of terror. He described opening his eyes and seeing the victim touching him in a sexual manner. Quote, I looked right up and I saw he had his phone in his hand. I saw the light of the phone. I came undone. I remember just asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? He said, calm down. It's not a big deal. Woodward testified that he was afraid that Blaze Bernstein might photograph him and send text messages. He told jurors that he heard him say something about being outed. Woodward shared his fear that his father, who he loved deeply, might find out. Quote, if it got out somehow, I couldn't fathom that. The Newport Beach native then described the moment he killed Blaze Bernstein with one of the knives he frequently carried. Quote, everything was a blur. I remember using a voice I shouldn't have, started yelling at the top of my lungs. I tried reaching the phone. I tried grabbing it. I couldn't control myself. I was enraged. I found one of the knives. The district attorney says that Blaze Bernstein was stabbed more than 24 times. The prosecutor is cross-examining Sam Woodward. If convicted, he faces a maximum of 25 years to life in prison. In Santa Ana, Michelle Geely, KCAL News.
An Orange County judge accused